Explain to me, if you're Luke Walton, how do you approach the team after what LaVar Ball said about these kids don't want to play for Luke Walton? Your thoughts when you heard that? And I know that Kyle Kuzma stood up for his coach. Lonzo didn't exactly say I'll play for anybody here, but here we have more drama, and I don't know if this is a situation where Magic Johnson gets back involved in it, just to say, let your son just play and let Luke Walton coach. What do you make of this situation and those comments?
Well, number one, you and I, we've tried to stay away from LaVar Ball on this show because, I don't like giving him a platform, but he's made it impossible not to do so. So I hope he's enjoying his European vacation and his sons are enjoying playing over in Lithuania, because those two, in my opinion, have no shot of playing in the NBA. And if he continues to open his mouth, all three of those boys are going to be playing overseas, because no coach, general manager, or owner are going to want to put up with the dad. And I've always said that Pops is putting his kids at a disadvantage by continuing to open his mouth. He thinks it's great for business and selling shoes, but it's not. And if you're Luke Walton, I would have a one-on-one conversation with Lonzo, number one. And this is the time for Magic Johnson, the greatest Laker, in my opinion, of all time, and now has taken the helm back to run the Lakers. This is a chance for Magic Johnson to absolutely put his foot down and put an end to this, because he could really destroy LaVar if he really wanted to. And I would come close to almost threatening, if you keep opening your mouth, we're going to trade your son. We are going to trade your son from the Lakers. So it's one of the two things. Shut up, fall in line, let Luke do what he's got to do, and let Lonzo play how Lonzo wants to play, or we'll start taking calls. Magic Johnson, the Magic Johnson has to say that.
Yeah.
Not Luke. Not Luke. Luke has to coach the team. He has to be diplomatic, and he has to coach. But this is a chance for Magic Johnson to be like, you got to shut up, dude. I don't know who you think you are. You got to shut up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because you can tell Lonzo doesn't play with a lot of confidence, and I think it's because he feels the weight of the world. And then you add this to it, because the first thing I thought when I saw these comments, and you're right, I don't like giving him a platform. I would love to just see the kid play and be allowed to play without his dad blabbering. But I also look at it and go, did Lonzo tell LaVar Ball this? How does he know that they don't want to play for Luke Walton? That would have been the first question I asked. Now, all of a sudden, Lonzo could be the source on this, and it puts him in a tough situation here. And I don't think his dad gets that.
And if you are Lonzo, too, when the microphone is stuck in your face, you've got to say, kind of take the Kyle Kuzma route.
Yeah.
This is my guy, and I'm rolling with him. You can't say I can play for anybody, because you're opening up Pandora's box by follow-up questions like, well, sure, you can play for anyone, but can you play for Luke? We know that, but can you play for Luke Walton?
Oh, man.
It's unfortunate, because I think Luke is a great young coach. He's a perfect fit. Obviously, he's won championships for that organization, and it's uncalled for. Like, where's LaVar getting this information from, unless it's coming from his son?
I know.
If it's coming from his son, then that's a different story, a different discussion, and that's when I'm talking about Magic Johnson has to step in here, because we have a snitch in the locker room.
I know. That was the first thing I thought. I know.
We got a snitch in the locker room. And you've got to address that. That's the one thing you cannot have on a 15-man team is a snitch. I don't care how good it's going or how bad it's going. You can never have a snitch in the locker room.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.